Yeah, peeps, Comics Cruise Day again, and I'm just here to show you how to do an oil change on a 250cc stunt bike. So these are what you may need. Show you the type of bike. So how to do an oil change on a 250cc stunt bike for beginners. That's for beginners who don't have much knowledge on bikes overall. So what am I gonna be doing here is I'm gonna get this 1.5 bottle of oil in this engine. So I'm gonna start with here, pull this here. I'm gonna get this bolt out, this one, which leaks the oil out into this, and then I'm gonna use this to filter it in, the engine. So let's get cracking. This is a 8mm socket. Always put bolts where you can find them later. Don't want to lose them now. This is a 17. See, 17. So mainly this is always a 17 bolt right here. That's where you get the oil leak out of a 250cc engine. So I use a 17 spanner and get it cracked. Yep, that's cracked. Now I can freely, easily pull it. Till I can use your hand and turn it. Then I get this. I'll catch span. Remember, when changing oil, always make sure that the engine is not hot, because this can pour out and burn you or some shit, and it can damage the screw hole on the engine. So always make sure that your engine is not hot. It has to be cool first. And you can inspect the bolt most times. This at the top is a magnet that holds or catches all the brake or brackets in the engine. So you want to get that cleaned. If you can see all at the top, all those gruds are actually engine wear right here. So you just get those cleaned while the oil is leaking out. And yeah, you may see this and think that it's empty or it's finished leaking out, but actually it's not. So what you want to do right there, just tilt the bike, set up 100, and as you can see, there's a lot more left inside of it. So you want to keep tilting and rocking the bike until you can see that everything is out. Shake it all out, baby. Get it all out. You know, leaning on both sides. As you can see, I'm leaning both sides, rocking it all over. Make sure all the oil is out. And changing oil, I mainly change my oil like every month. And like I always make sure every month and I have that little cash for my oil. So I do an oil change every month, and or if I do go far out, I went on a far out journey like 120 miles range from where I am, I do an oil change after I'm back. So or even you can even look at the oil and tell if it needs changing before the month. See how dirty that is? This is just 1 month's worth of oil damaging and stuff. Yep, really needed to get a change. So after leaking out all the oil and cleaning the 17 bolt for the engine, get it all clean up. I'm gonna put it back in. I always wipe off the bolt first though. Get it clean under there. Make sure that no dirt is left on top. That's done. Yep. And then tie it again. Make sure that that is tight so you won't be leaking while you're riding. Now I can get this back on. Right there. It's all it's always nice to wear gloves while doing this, so you won't get your hand all messy and shit. But I prefer to work without. That's just my preference. Yep, that's tight. Now to get back some oil inside the engine. Normally these engine use just one of these, which is like 1 liter of oil. Yep, always make sure that that is 2050. That's a 2050 1 liter Supreme engine oil. It doesn't have to be bike engine, can be any motor engine as long as it's 2050. Another brand oil that is good to use is AMSOIL 2050. Damn good oil, but these are cheap, so I can just get these and change them every month because it won't cost me anything much. But most times after you put 1/4 in or 1 liter in, probably needs a little more, so I always have a little to get it over the edge to make sure that just the right amount is inside. Get that out of the way. Oh yeah. I didn't really need a crank, but get it on. Oops. Yeah, sometimes that happens. You can just glue it back on and it's okay. Just get the engine cap off. This thing, I don't use it to test what amount of oil is in the engine. It doesn't work like that. To really see the amount of oil in the engine, you look right here. Shows L for low and H for high. This is what I use to filter the oil inside the engine. So always make sure that it's clean first though. So make sure that it's clean, no dirt going in the engine, and you should be okay. That's what I'm I'm gonna pour in some oil. Here. This is the 1 liter seal bottle that I'm pouring in. And it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. See how clean that is? Differently from the old one. Seeing that, you know that your engine will be working better. Most times the engine tells you that it needs new oil because it gives a shaky feeling or more vibrating feeling, or it gets hot very easily. Like most of the times you'll feel the engine and it's real hot after like 3 revs, like vroom vroom vroom, and the engine is hot. Means that the oil is weak and needs to change, need the oil change. So like after like 3 weeks and 4 days, I'm starting to get that feeling of the engine. So at that time I know that, hey, mountain is coming up and probably need an oil change soon. So that's 1 liter in the engine, and just to be sure that the right amount is inside, you can look right here. So what you do is get the bike tilt up off the stand and get it straight. Make sure it's straight in the air, and you can see the oil coming up. And that's where 1 liter brings it, just in the middle of low and high. But I don't like to ride my engine like that. For me, it gotta be like all the way up to the H point, like up the top. So that's why I always have a little oil to become float, to make for my float. So I'm gonna pour a little more inside, like 1 more of this. Just get this seal right up here, and that should be okay. One fast pour, seal go right up, and that always work. That should be okay. Now for a quick test. Get it straight.